Check, check, check.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Guys, mic check 1 2. Welcome to London Gatwick this morning. I know I've Geek Brewforce. What's going on, man? And Manu, John on the vertical stream. We're both live on the horizontal and vertical stream. Guys, we are doing a European flight, and hopefully all will go well. I'm kind of not used to it. Usually flying on VATSIM in Europe is a lot more complicated from my experience, but I thought I'd give it a go. And I'm going to try to make this kind of expedited, if you will, because I got somewhere to be at noon. But we'll try our best. This is in the beautiful Jet 2 kind of like silver livery, and we're going from London Gatwick, jolly old London. We're making our way to Frankfurt in Germany. Manu says, "What's this game name?" It's Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, my friend. So guys, smash that like button if you're on the vertical stream. double tap your screen and it'll help the channel. And of course, if you're on the horizontal stream, you know what to do. Hit that like button as well. So let's hop in the pit. We are in the IniBuilds, whatchamacallit, the IniBuilds Gatwick scenery. So we have that going, which is good. All right, let's load our flight here from the EFB. I'm going to request data, and there we go. So we are Chanex. I guess Jet 2 is called Chanex. That's their call sign. 4 Bravo Romeo, and we are departing London Gatwick to to Frankfurt. I'm gonna go here, turn on our battery, and let's make sure ground power connected. Ground operations. Yeah, Manu, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Ground power request. And it's available. Good. Let's go and turn that bad boy on. And we'll go nav lights to steady. And we'll quickly do our flows on the overhead. Cabin util IFE goes on. And emergency exit lights go on. Chimes to auto will test the ding dong, as I call it. Very technical term here. Electric hydraulic pumps, I'll just go ahead and throw them on now. And the cruising elevation on today's flight, according to my sim brief on the side here, it's supposed to be 350. So we'll go here. .350 is set, and we're gonna go check our elevation in Frankfurt. 363. So we'll just call it 350. And then we'll go aiders, nav, align that. There we go. Good. And we'll come over here. FMC, our nav database is valid till August the 7th. And reference airport is Gatwick, Echo Golf, Kilo Kilo. And we'll wait for the left GPS. In the meantime, I can get my clearance. So what's the ATIS? 136.525. 136 tree, not 3 tree. 525.
Left, ILS approach to be expected. Wind 310 at 11 gusts 21. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. 4,100 scattered. Temperature 21. Dew point 11. QNH 1017. Acknowledge receipt of information echo and advise aircraft type on first contact.
Yeah, it is complex to fly, Manu.
Gatwick information
But it all
echo,
comes with practice.
Time 1250 Zulu
Special. I use
runway
OBS.
And use 26 left. ILS approach to be expected. Wind 310 at 11 gusts 21.
Okay, runway 26 left in use.
10 kilometers or more. 4,100 scattered. Temperature 21. Dew point 11. QNH 1017. Acknowledge receipt of information echo and advise aircraft type on first contact.
101. So they're using QNH, remember, in
Gatwick information echo. Time 1250 Zulu special. Runway in use 26 left. ILS approach to
in
be
Europe.
expected. Wind 310 at 11 gusts 21. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. 4,100 scattered. Temperature 21. Dew point 11. QNH 1017. Acknowledge receipt of information echo and advise aircraft type on first contact. Gatwick information echo.
Okay, so
time
we got
125.
that. Yeah, the OBS settings, I can do that. It's just so much going on with this European stream. I'm not really used to it. I'm trying to like find my parking spot right now. So in Gatwick, where are we? Airport, parking spot. Where is it? So if I look on the side here. seem to be somewhere here. We'll call it spot 173. And then what's the information identifier? The ATIS phonetic phonetic identifier. Information echo. So we got echo spot 173 and we're type 737 Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo. Pro Aviator, what's going on? Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. You got it. Isn't that the slogan for the commercial? Alright, let's go to Gatwick Tower 124.23. Guys, if I'm not really too responsive on the chat, that's just because I'm trying to set up and get out of here. It's kind of complex here. I'm not used to European flights. 124.23.
AC 4343. Report your stand number.
107.
AC 4343, thank you. 107, push and start approved, face east.
Push and start approved, face east, EGKK.
And let me just make sure.
40, welcome to taxi, second right Juliet, hold short to Romeo.
Check. Okay, good.
Stand 571.
So in Europe, you gotta say everything. Your stand, your type. Gatwick Tower, good evening. Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo with information echo stand 173 type 737 request IFR to Frankfurt.
Welling 5 November Echo, runway 26 left, the wind at 310 degrees, 11 knots, gusting 21, clear to land.
Runway 26 left, very fast.
First 340, taxi Juliet, hold short to Romeo, expect stand 571.
He's so busy.
Taxi Juliet, hold at Romeo, expecting 571.
Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo, Gatwick Tower, clearance Frankfurt, Minfo 1 Mike departure, squawk 7305, information echo.
Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo cleared to the Frankfurt airport via the Minfo 1 Mike departure, squawk 7305, information echo.
Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo, correct.
Alright. That's actually a shorter clearance than in the US.
Osprey 21 Quebec, behind landing at Welling A320 at 2 miles, via Alpha 1, line up to runway 26
we'll set up our
behind.
GPS position, origin. We're gonna request our flight plan from SimBrief here. I'm gonna do this quickly. So select fuel. So we got the fuel we want. Select set payload. So payload is now set. Fuel is set.
4343, ready for taxi.
We're gonna go select route.
EV4343 taxi right Papa, Alpha Sierra, hold Alpha 2.
And runway 26 left is in use.
Right Papa, Alpha Sierra, hold Alpha 2, EGKK.
We'll load this. Route uplink loading. So Minfo 1 Mike departure is what we're looking for. Activate, execute, runway 26 left, execute, good. And it's going to be the Minfo 1.
Yeah, left Romeo, right Lima, left Quebec Alpha,
Mike,
stand 571.
execute, good.
Romeo, left
and
on,
let's see.
Lima and Quebec Alpha to stand
We're expecting the
E61 Kilo, stand 106.
IMCOM 1 Alpha to 25 right. IMCOM 1 Alpha.
EZ61 Kilo, stand 106, push and start approved, face east.
Push start approved, facing east.
Arrival, star, pinned, nope. Star. IMFOM, is that what I said? IMFOM? IMCOM?
Runner 45 Delta Victor,
One
taxi
sec, guys.
right Papa, Alpha November, hold Alpha 3.
IMCOM 1 Alpha, my bad. IMCOM 1 Alpha. Okay. And that's going to bring us on the downwind.
Quebec, runway 26 left, the wind at 3...
and 25 right seems to be in use.
Knots, gusting 21, clear for takeoff.
Runway 25 right.
Swelling 5 November Echo, welcome Gatwick. Taxi second right to Juliet, hold short to Romeo. Expect
Okay,
stand
we'll figure this out on approach. So for now, we're gonna select for our arrival
second right
the
on Juliet, hold short Romeo, expect stand to volume 5 November Echo.
IMCOM 1 Alpha. Execute, and let's just quickly see how this looks. Boom. We're gonna go data, and on the FO side as well. Oops, data. Good. So it's gonna be departure on the MFO, however you say it, Mike 1. So let's go ahead and we'll pin that.
Easy 4343, hold Alpha 1.
And there's 37 of you in
Hold
vertical,
Alpha 1.
in the vertical chat. Make sure you double tap your screen to give it a like if you like the stream. I would really appreciate it. Alright guys, so
Osprey 21 Quebec,
off
contact
26
London,
left,
134,
straight ahead to
125.
2.3, India Whiskey from the localizer, then at or above 1500 or lower than 4000, max 220 knots. Turn right, intercept the Dietling 258 radial inbound. Okay, by D31 DME, max 220 knots, between 4000 and 3200, cross at above 3200, max 4000, cross D29 as well, less than 4000, max 250, at or below
Gatwick
4000, and then to
677.
Acorn, 5000 feet, 15.4 DME, and then it's going to be cross it at 5000, turn right, intercept Delta Victor Romeo the Dover VOR 276 radial inbound to Minfo, 6,000 feet. So let's make sure we have all the in there. 220 and 1500 or above, and then 220, 3200. Yes, and then 4,000 or lower. Yes, and then Acorn, good, and then Minfo at 6,000. Beautiful, and the transition altitude is 6,000 feet. Okay, that looks good to moi. I'm gonna go one more time, step through it, right hand turn, and no discontinuities or anything, and good. And then we'll go ahead and enter the rest of our information there for the arrival, the approach.
Roger.
Once we get closer to Frankfurt. Alright guys,
Easy 4343,
pretty happy with that.
left, the wind at
I'm
310
going to put my squawk 7305. 7
Takeoff 26 left, easy
3 0 5 5 if you want to be snobby. Alright, good. Traffic rings going on, and then what is my top altitude? I guess they won't go by top altitude. We'll need to be at less than 4,000, so I'm gonna go 4,000 on the altitude. And remember, in Europe, the transition altitude is not always flight level 180 like it is in States. It varies from place to place. So in here, it's gonna be 6,000. And for those of you not familiar with aviation, that's just when you switch from the local altimeter setting into the standard 2992, or they call it 1013 hectopascals, which is the standard international standard atmosphere altimeter setting, or pressure, if you will. So, flight director's going on, LNAV, VNAV. Well, VNAV is not going to work because I haven't done my perf yet, but if I do airport 20-9 off 26 left, my runway heading is, if I can see here, it's like so small, 257. So I'm going to set that to 257. I got to stop saying 257. I'm like messing around, and I don't want people to think I'm like actually saying that in real life. Alright, let's go in it. Zero fuel weight today is 127,000 pounds. OBS is crap. Les pushback. Well, OBS is what's enabling me to stream for like 4 years, man. Manu, what's going on? Welcome to the horizontal stream.
11 gusting 21 knots, clear to land.
Our cost index on today's flight is 60. That's a pretty high cost index for Jet 2. 6.2 on our reserves. And our alternate apparently is Echo Delta Delta Lima. Who can tell me what airport is Echo Delta Delta Lima?
Gatwick Tower, hello, this is EV47 Delta Tango, established on the ILS, runway 26 left.
So at 350,
EV47 Delta Tango, Gatwick Tower.
Continue approach number 2, EV47 Delta.
Cruise winds 295 at 21, so out of the west at 21 knots. And the temperature minus 44. Checked. And just me, a good friend of the channel, says morning sunshine. What's going on, my brother? Welcome, just me. I'm glad you're awake, but knowing you, you were probably awake since like 4 a.m., weren't you? Get some sleep, man. 14.9. Execute N1 limit. All right, we're almost there, chat. Oops. We are almost there. We're gonna go here, performance tool.
And report airfield inside.
This has to be the earliest live ever. Yeah, the last time I was Netus. What's going on? Hello. The last time I was live this early was like 2022. So we're expecting runway 26 left. We're gonna import everything from the aircraft. Our gross weight is 141,900 import weather, and QNH was 1017 hectopascal. Good. And condition is dry. Center of gravity 20.11. Good. So we can derate it. Takeoff 1. We're looking for 90.7% N1. Flaps 5. Cell temp 43. 43.
Left-hand side. Runway 26 left.
Okay, good. 91.4. We'll take that. Takeoff flaps 5. CG.
Golf Alpha Kilo traffic.
20.1.
20. Correction 3.
And
coming to 3 miles. Report
139, 40, 45.
We'll keep an eye on traffic, Golf Alpha Kilo.
And we'll go 160 here because V2 plus 15.
And the downwind lag, right hand orbit until advised, Golf Alpha Kilo.
Alright, pretty much ready to get out here. I didn't even bother doing a GSX loading and stuff. It's probably all going to be wrong because I need to update my GSX. Alright.
Behind landing, EasyJet 319.
Why not flaps 10? Because that's what the performance is giving me, man. For the conditions, the runway length, the pressure altitude and everything, I'm getting at the temperature where I'm getting flaps 5. It's usually flaps 5 on the 737-8. Now the dash 700 is a little bit different, but so I'm gonna go VNAV as well. Now we have it, and auto throttle armed.
Romeo, think ground on 9 now. Give them a call.
Right.
121.05.
Kind of lazy to give a brief, to be honest, but let's do it. So we're expecting pushback from spot 173, and we're gonna go right, nose right, and probably taxi via Juliet. And he'll send us probably via Alpha or Mike. Line up and wait 26 left. And for the SID, we're expecting the MIMFO 1. Constraints as briefed right turn out to MIMFO at 6,000. We're going to respect all the altitudes. And 2,300 is our MSA in the area. Warning, step climb due to international weather. Route pilots must ensure strict compliance with the specified climb profile. Okay, and max 250 below 100. We're used to that. Transition altitude 6,000. Threats, it's Europe. Maybe we won't understand their accent or something. But aside from that, we're good to go. So let's go airport. And we have fuel on board, 14.9.
Traffic is a
and we're going to go yacht amper.
At 7 miles.
And we have no fuel in the center tank, so I'm just going to turn on the other, the wing tanks. Good. And we're going to go seat belts on. And let's go ahead and start the auxiliary power unit. Jokes aside, I've heard Air Canada is using AI and robot during pulling out and taking off. Is that true? I don't know. I haven't heard such a thing.
Speaking 47 Delta Tango, taxi right 08 left. Contact
No idea.
1.805.
The takeoff is definitely going to be manual, just me. It's not going to be assisted by robot or AI or anything. But for the pushback and stuff, I don't know if they're working on some like new technology that I haven't heard of. But yeah, I haven't heard of that one. All right. APU Gen is stabilized. APU EGTs are stabilized. We're going to go APU Gen on the bus.
Caution wake turbulence. Recommended
APU
distance is 5 miles.
lead on.
Roger,
And I'm about to start engine start, so I'm going to get rid of... We can actually check the ground power as well, so we're getting good volts, good freaks.
Nordic 33 Bravo, runway 26 left, the wind at 310 degrees, 11 knots, gusting 21, clear to land.
So we're going to go airport, 20-9.
Runway 45 Delta Vector, contact London 134.125.
So I'm going to squawk, transponder, mode Charlie, and I think we're pretty much good to go. We're going to go beacon lights on. And let's start it up. So we're going to have to ask for clearance. Let's go to our ground power operations and we're going to remove. Let's make sure our parking brakes are set. Parking brake set. And we are pressurized in the green, 3000 PSI, good. Remove the chocks. And we're going to remove the ground power automatically. The doors are already closed.
Easy 86 Foxtrot Romeo, IL, correction, RMP 26 left.
Easy 86 Foxtrot Romeo, number 2, traffic ahead, say PA28 in the left-hand visual circuit, just joining final.
Oh boy, he is busy. Yeah, he is.
For 26 left, then we have the PA28 in sight.
That's VATSIM Europe for you.
Golf Alpha Kilo, turning final, runway 26 left is going to be a quick touch and go.
Touch and
Golf
go?
Alpha Kilo, roger, continue approach.
Continue Golf Alpha Kilo.
Gatwick Tower, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo with information echo ready for push and start.
Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo, stand 175, push and start approved, face south.
Stand 175, push and start, approved face south, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo. Bruch says love the streams.
Actually, hold position and contact ground 121.805.
Hold position and over the ground 128.05 for Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo.
Golf Alpha Kilo, runway 26 left, the wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, clear touch and go.
Alright, ground is online.
Great.
Start approved, face east, Griffin 52 Romeo.
Gatwick ground, good evening. Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo with information echo stand 175 ready for push to start. Thanks for the subscription, Zippy.
4 Bravo Lima, push and start approved.
Push to start approved, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo.
Gatwick ground, good afternoon, Easy 498, Whiskey 10,
yeah, I have flown in Australia before, but yeah, not nearly enough times. I should do it again. Australia is beautiful.
Easy 498 Whiskey, hold position for the moment.
Using AI in planes is dirty and brutal, I agree.
Easy 498 Whiskey,
I prefer people.
Company traffic coming up on
I
Lima
definitely prefer real pilots.
Once he has passed your push and start is approved facing east.
Alright.
With the company coming on Lima, face to the east.
So apparently we're stand 175, but I have no way of seeing that.
Disregarded my instructions. We're supposed to go to 32 by kilo. Please get some ground charts next time you fly in, sir.
Ouch.
Take stand.
He's giving someone shit.
Head stand 3-4.
3-4, still at 600 Juliet. Ground good day, Nordic 50 Bravo, holding for Echo Romeo.
Bypass pin inserted.
Nordic 33 Bravo Gatwick ground, good afternoon, taxi stand. I tell you what,
we got the EasyJet pulling in.
Hold short of Taxi Road Papa by Tango and Juliet.
Do a flight from Melbourne to Sydney every Monday. The VATSIM community in Australia hold this thing called Milk Run Monday, and it's a massive event with many different flights. I'll keep that in mind. Mondays I'm like, well, pretty much during the weekdays I'm
Bravo,
super
50
busy with
Bravo,
flight
just to
school.
confirm, can we turn right on
But
to
yeah, Australia's
08
really nice,
left,
man.
Six Tango?
Well, yeah, sorry, that was implied in the instruction, yeah, because it's an inactive runway. It's not used at the moment.
Okay, thank you. CC Bravo.
Alright, so it's going to be nose to the right, correct? Nose right face south, yeah.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released, you're clear to push, sir.
Push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Thank you. Block time going on. Alright, we are clear left. FO, am I clear right? Captain, you're clear right. Alright, starting engine number 2. So packs off, isolation valves open, APU bleed is on. We got APU gens on the bus. Starting engine number 2. Pilot, welcome to the chat, says question mark. What's your question? It starts at 6 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. What is that in Canadian, like Eastern Time? I'm UTC minus, I think 4 in the summers. Alright, give it some fuel. How you call ground crew on the 737 MAX? No idea in the actual airplane. Hajar Wakas, welcome to the channel. English please if you can. I don't understand that. We got the Virgin Atlantic hangar over there, beautiful. So we're doing pretty okay with time. So starter cut out, and this can go to RTO. And we're gonna go starting engine number 1. We got N2.
Nordic 33 Bravo, continue to stand 14 via Juliet.
Stand 14 via Juliet. CC Bravo.
Give it some fuel.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking brake set, you're clear to disconnect.
Griffin 52 Romeo, thank you, taxi, holding point Mike 1 via
We have a
Mike.
good engine start.
I'm flying with the pilot. I'm flying 737 Boeing Dash 800. It's 4 a.m. Toronto time. Ouch. Ouch. That's like near when I have to wake up to go to school. Manu Johnson says taxi up. Alright, we got 2 good engines. Let's go ahead and come up here. Engines go on the bus. And we're going to go APU off. And we're going to go engine start switches continuous. And we're going to go probe heat on. Electric hydraulic pumps are already on. Packs auto. Isolation valve auto. APU bleed off.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin.
Alright, everything looks good up there. We're going to set our flap for takeoff, which is 5.
Right is clear.
Put that, and then let me show you guys the other view for the vertical stream. There we go. You can see my flight controls now. Alright, and what was my trim value?
Griff 52 Romeo, contact the tower 124 decimal 230, good day.
Tower 124 decimal 230.
563. Alright, set. Recall checked.
498 Whiskey, we did text.
Alright guys, let's get out of here.
498 Whiskey, taxi, Papa Hold, Papa 1 initially.
Is that ATC real or AI? No, that's real. That's a real jolly old London person. It's VATSIM. Guys, if you're interested in the VATSIM Virtual Air Traffic Simulation Network, I have 2 good tutorials on my channel that will help you out under the tutorials playlist of my channel. So let's do a flight control test. Full left, observed neutral. Full right, observed neutral. Elevator full aft, forward, rudders. Flight control test complete. Alright, let's go.
Kilo, Gatwick ground, hello, 140, owl is approvably right, Juliet.
Right, Juliet, stand 140, go off. Kilo, cheers.
And ground Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo with information echo, ready taxi 26 left.
Janet 4 Bravo Romeo, thank you. Taxi Juliet, hold short, taxiway Papa initially.
Taxi via Juliet, hold short Papa, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo.
Gatwick ground, hello.
Alright, we're gonna go straight left on Juliet, hold short Papa. That's a hot spot as well.
Push and start is approved.
Parking brakes off. Let's get out of here. Do you have Volanta? No, I use something else called Sim Toolkit Pro. It's kind of like an alternative to Volanta, and that's what displays all that data you see on the top of the screen there. Guys, let me know if the ATC is overpowering my voice. There is no green way shown on map. Yeah, I know.
Sorry, Speedbird 1349. What?
Guys, is the aircraft sound too loud, or like is the ATC overpowering my voice? If you guys can't hear me, let me know and I'll turn it down. Bruce says no, it sounds good. Okay, Roger, thank you. So we're going to go left on Juliet, hold short Papa.
9 whiskey.
Thanks for the feedback, my friend. It's all perfect, he says.
Alpha 3 via Papa and Alpha November.
We're actually doing pretty good for time, considering I never fly in Europe and it's kind of confusing. ZP says all sounds good. Appreciate it, guys. Don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream. In both the horizontal and the vertical.
Dealing 5 Mike Romeo,
right.
hello, push and start
Clear to the right. Clear to the left. The Gatwick controllers have, in my experience, always been super friendly and super nice. Hey, Bruce coming in with a 99-cent dono. I appreciate you, man. You don't have to do that, but thank you so much for supporting the channel. Thank you, man. Avgeek says sounds good. Appreciate you too, my friend. Avgeek, how's your flight training going? Bruges, one more time. Thank you so much for the 99-cent donation.
79 Fox Alpha, the ground geared afternoon. Push
appreciate you.
Start is approved.
Push and start approved. 79 Fox Alpha.
And one thing I didn't do was, so what is my ALG feeling generous today? Love the streams. Hey, appreciate you, man. Can you drive this plane on a normal keyboard too? It'll be tough.
Annex 4 Bravo Romeo, continue taxi to Alpha 3 by Juliet Papa Alpha November.
Juliet Papa Alpha November to Alpha 3 for Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo.
Easy 498 Whiskey, contact the tower 124.230 today.
124.230 good afternoon.
Ground, can we get that taxi one more time for Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo?
Yeah, it's Juliet, Papa and Alpha November.
Okay, Juliet, Papa, Alpha November, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo, thanks. Alright. Juliet, Papa, Alpha November to Alpha 3, okay, got it. Vanesh Prasad, your noob come to Free Fire, I don't know what that means. Said hi, hello Preston, welcome, welcome. Keyboard is tough. I used to play X-Plane 12. Yeah, X-Plane is, I call it X-Pain.
Griffin 7 Echo Lima, request fire and push.
Griffin 7 Echo Lima, push and start is approved, facing west.
Facing west, push and start approved, Griffin 7 Echo Lima.
Easy 87 uniform Alpha, reach 16.
David, what's going on?
Easy 87 uniform
Can I play this on my
Alpha,
phone? Definitely not.
Alpha 3 via Lima, Papa and Alpha November.
How much did this whole yoke setup cost you? The yoke was, I think, 4 something on. It was actually on sale with a throttle that goes with it for the 7.3. But yeah, this flight sim stuff is definitely not cheap, guys. You got 24 flight hours. Nice, Avgeek. Keep plugging away, my friend. So right turn Papa, left turn Alpha November. Holy, I feel like there's like too much going on for a Sunday morning. I'm like still trying to wake up. So not Charlie, but the next one we're going to take a right, guys. Having an Airbus controller side stick too. Yeah, I do have Airbus side stick, the Thrustmaster TCA side stick for when I do Airbus ops. Mr. Drifter 97, welcome, welcome. I remember the days of Microsoft Gold. My favorite flight was Brisbane to Honolulu. Ooh, how far is that? That's actually, that shouldn't be that far because it's kind of Honolulu's on the other side of the world. I play 2024, Preston. Yeah, I have 2024, but I cannot stream it for the life of me because my internet connection, the upload speed is not good enough, I think, and the download speed, whatever. It's something about the internet speed that keeps lagging, so I have to stick to 2020 until I upgrade my Wi-Fi. And we got 58 of you watching on the vertical stream. I appreciate all you guys watching. Don't forget to double tap that like button.
87 uniform at the bottom of Papa.
Can I,
give way to a
for Xbox,
from the right.
Somebody who knows Xbox better than me in chat, can you use accessories for Xbox? I'm pretty sure you should be able to, but don't quote me on that. Google it. Ask ChatGPT or something.
Mike Romeo, Dealing 5 Mike Romeo taxi, holding point Mike 1 bar Mike. Mike 1 bar Mike, get it 5 Mike Romeo.
Drop a like and subscribe, guys. I appreciate you, AvGeek. Listen to AvGeek. Alright, clear light, clear left. Zippy says already dropped, thank you. Bruce says I really want a 737 F. Oh, I would love that FMC. The Wind Wing FMC is cool.
Bravo Romeo, contact the tower 124.230, good day.
124.230, Chanix 4 Bravo Romeo, good day.
122, good afternoon.
Alright, Alpha November, and then Alpha 3. Guys, I can't keep up with chat. Hold on, let me just focus on this, and I'll once we're in cruise, I'll read all your messages. Yeah, but the 737 FMC, the Wind Wing FMC, Bruges, it's amazing because it has like a detachable faceplate that you can quickly like detach and change it, swap it for like an A320 and stuff. So it turns from like FMC to McDo, etc., etc. It's pretty cool. I'm just trying to see where's Alpha 3 here. That's Alpha 2, so we're going for the next one. And at the same time, I want to make sure I got my 128.155 is the next frequency. Alright. Alpha 3 right here. Alright, guys. Gatwick Tower, hello, Chanix 4 Bravo Romeo holding short 26 left at Alpha 3, ready for departure.
Chanix 4 Bravo Romeo, Gatwick Tower from Alpha 1, runway 26 left. The wind at 300 degrees, 10 knots, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 left from Alpha 1, Chanix 4 Bravo Romeo.
Gatwick Tower, hello, Easy 87 Uniform Alpha, ready for departure.
Easy 87 Uniform Alpha, Gatwick Tower, thank you, hold Alpha 1.
Holding Alpha 1, Easy 87 Uniform Alpha.
Oh, I think we passed it. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna go this way. But that says Alpha 3. Hold on, I'm kind of confused right now.
So hello, dealing 5 Mike Romeo, Mike 1, ready for departure. Dealing 5 Mike Romeo.
Oh yeah, okay.
You,
we need to do a full sharp right turn.
Dealing 5 Mike Romeo.
On Easy 87 Uniform Alpha, unable to pass the jet 2.
Oh, roger, hold Alpha 1 in sequence.
Roger.
I need to get used to these charts. Alright, we saved it. We good. Alright, we're clear for takeoff. Okay, let's go. Flight attendants, please prepare for departure. Final looks clear. Do we have to fly real hours? Yep. it is real hours. It's about an hour and a half. Not even like an hour flight.
Running 5 Mike Romeo behind, departing Jet 2737 via Mike 1, line up runway 26 left behind.
Behind departing Jet 2737, line up runway 26 left, 5 Mike 1 behind, using 5 Mike Romeo.
Alright guys, you ready? Let's go. I'll straighten it out. Stable. Set takeoff thrust. Auto throttle armed. Okay. Let's go. Takeoff thrust set. Engine indications normal. 80. Wind from the right. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. LNAV. Check. Let's try to follow those flight directors. Okay, 8,000 feet. Flaps 1.
5 Mike Romeo, runway 26 left, the wind 300 degrees, 10 knots, clear for takeoff.
Runway 26 left, set takeoff unit 5 Mike Romeo.
Channel 4 Bravo Romeo, nothing further, one of the Unicom 122.8.
Or Unicom 122.8. Thanks for the ATC to the Chanix 4 Bravo Romeos. Yep. Alright, flaps up.
Easy 87 Uniform Alpha, fire Alpha 1, line up 26 left.
Fire Alpha 1 line up to the right, runway 26 left, Easy 87 Uniform Alpha.
Let's start that right turn. So apparently we're not going to the center frequency.
Easy 79 Foxtrot Alpha Tower, thank you, hold Alpha 1.
122.8. There we go. Over to Unicom. After the right turn, I'm going to turn on the autopilot. I do generally like to be wings level before I turn on the autopilot. Yeah, I do want to be a airline pilot. I would love that. So Preston, the departure airport was London Gatwick, and we're going to Frankfurt, Germany. Alright, let's go wings level here. Autopilot. Good. So we're gonna go 4,000 or below till DET 29, okay. SID. What are we on the MIM-full 1 mic? Hold your ears, this might be loud, guys. London Gatwick. We'll see ya. Gatwick traffic. Chanix 4 Bravo Romeo departed on the MIM-full 1 mic departure out of 4,000 feet. Last call. One sec, guys. Okay. Now 4,000 I can go ahead and climb. Where is this? Info 1 mic, good. I can go up to 5,000 for Acorn. Alright. Sorry about that, guys. That was busy. Mr. Drifter says, I'd rather watch this over Call of Duty and Fortnite. Checked. Hey, I'm not going to disagree there. See ya. I'm going to turn down the sounds because I'm going a little deaf in my own ear. The passengers, if you're a nervous flyer, they're like, why are the engines throttling down? Are we losing the engines? Nah, we're just leveling off. Alright, we're going to keep 5,000 and then we're going to go from there. Alright, let me catch up with chat real quick. David says 2020, it is indeed. And then the other place, hey mate, I'm going to go to bed now. It's midnight. Thank you so much for the stream. I appreciate it. Made my day. Hey, Brew, thanks so much for that donation and thanks for participating in chat. Have a great sleep, my friend. Till next time. We'll see ya. Take care.
Traffic.
Alright, traffic, it's 8 o'clock, 1,000 above. There's some clouds in our way, so that's fine. We can't see it. Alright. This is Jet 2, Zippy. Michael, Mayor, hello. Roger, hello. Welcome to all you guys. Somebody asked what's the longest flight I've done. I don't typically do long hauls. And that looks like some nasty cumulonimbus convective buildups there. Typically, I don't do too long off flights, but the longest I've done was from on stream was Vancouver to Toronto, so it was like a 5-hour flight or so. Dog Demon says London Heathrow to Dubai Emirates A380. Hey, I should do that once. Dog Demon, welcome. I still haven't flown the Emirates A380. I know that's like blasphemy. How dare I don't touch the A380. Alright, passing Acorn, I can go up to 6,000. N1, and we climb. The furthest I've done is Newark to New Orleans. That sounds like any other flight for me on a normal day. Yeah, if you ask the regulars on my channel, they'll tell you I'm always flying in US, and that's the reason for that is because I stream in the evenings usually, and there's no VATSIM online in Europe, and I love flying with actual controllers online. But today I figured let's not be lazy, just get up early and do a nice little stream. Alright, transition altitude is 6,000 feet, so I'm going to go QNH standard as soon as we start our climb past Minfo. And we can go up to 350 after this. Alright, 350 set. 6 nautical miles from Minfo, and we're going to start our climb. Now, in terms of who I need to contact on VATSIM and stuff, I don't even know. There's so many online right now, but I'm just going to wait for them to contact me to be like, when they say contact me, I'll just go to that frequency. Dog Demon became a subscriber to the channel. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. For the support. And I'm going to get the map for you guys now on the vertical stream. There we go. Yep, you should be able to see the map behind me. There we are. On our way down to Frankfurt. I'm hoping we'll have some ATC online. Let's see how it's looking. Stuttgart we got ATC, but not Frankfurt, so it might be an uncontrolled arrival here. And I think the whole CTAF frequency thing, they're not doing that in Europe. So we'll be on Unicom the entire way, I believe. There we go. Gatwick traffic, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo, climbing out of 6,000 feet, just departed Mimfo, and the Mimfo 1 Mike departure to the west, last call. Alright, we're gonna go standard. See ya. Somebody said see ya. Alright, standard. Back to chat. Dog Demon, hello again. Alright. Looking good. That was a fun little departure. Alright, climbing out of 10,000 feet now. I'm going to go pressurization. Checked. We're pressurizing. Cabin altitude 1,000 and climbing for now. And we got good pressurization rate. And lights go out. And seatbelt signs off. Let the cabin crew do their thing. Is this 2024? And where you got that Cessna cap? Love the stream. Oscar, this is 2020. And the Cessna cap, I believe I got it from, what was it, AV World in Toronto here. It's an aviation store in Toronto. Has the glitch where the throttle moves all the way up with you barely clicking the button to put the throttle up? I'm not sure what you mean, Preston. Do you mean the toga button when auto throttle's engaged, or? Let's see how the weather's looking down in so in Frankfurt as of 9:50 my time, so that's pretty much 8 minutes old, which is nice and new. The winds are calm. Anything under 5 knots we consider calm. So out of the south, and it's variable between 140 and 250. We have great visibility. Few clouds at 900, temperature 18, dew point 16, QNH 1012, and temporarily we got showers and rain broken 3,000. So cumulonimbus, maybe a little bit of thunderstorm activity, but 1012. I can go ahead and get that quote unquote armed for later. 1012, 1012, so I don't forget it. 1012, good. It's like when I barely click on an Xbox, the throttle moves all the way up for no reason. Yeah, I'm not too familiar, Preston, with Xbox. I always do my flight sim on the computer, so you're gonna have to ask someone who's more familiar with Xbox. But I want to say you are able to use peripherals like the yoke and throttles and stuff like that with Xbox. I just don't know how it connects up. But don't quote me on that. We got a little bit of a 60 knot tailwind, which is great. So maybe I can get my weather, my ATIS, I mean, since we don't have any. I was kind of wishing that we had German air traffic control, so you guys can see how it is. German ATC on VATSIM is so intense. They're just like boom, 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 go, 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 go. So the weather down in Frankfurt. Information Charlie. Roger Berkeley says, I was born in Germany. Where in Germany? Frankfurt? That's pretty cool. Or Munich? Or Stuttgart? So we got information Charlie recorded at 13:57. So we already read all this. The question is what runway. So arrivals runway 25 right, 25 left. Departure runway 25 center and 18. Transition level is 070. So transition level 070. So that's basically the altitude on our descent where we switch from standard 1013 hectopascals all QNH setting to the local altimeter setting, which I guess it'll be QNH 1012. Expect independent parallel ILS Yankee approach 25 right or ILS approach runway 25 left. Expect radar vectoring GLS approach on request. Do not mistake turnway Mike for turnway 25 center when performing visual approach. Confirm ATIS information Charlie. Okay, cool. Dog Demon says London Heathrow to Dubai Emirates A380. Please, only please, please. I don't know if I have the time for that ever. That's a long flight, man. I would love to, but maybe after school. School's done. Cool. Fektwetu? No, I'm not from Israel, but welcome, welcome. What's going on, brother? Welcome to all you guys in chat. Roger says I'm from how do you say that? Wiesbaden? The closest I've gotten to Germany was I was in Austria. I was in Austria in November 2024. I went to Vienna. Super nice city. Beautiful city. And then I went to Geneva. And actually, if you guys are interested in my real world trip reports, if you go to the playlist called Trip Reports, the Trip Reports playlist on the channel, you guys can see all my real world flights I did in the 777, A330, and then I did from Vienna to Geneva, Switzerland in the Austrian E195, the Embraer, which is really cool. So do hit the like button and watch those. Have you tried the flight LAX to Oh yeah, I've done LAX to JFK. Uh-oh. I think I hit something by accident. Let's go autopilot. Alright, so expecting, let's work on our arrival a little bit here because it's not the longest flight. So guys, one sec while I do this. I'm going to go here, arrival. So we're expecting runway IMCOM 1 Alpha, which is basically going to bring us on a long downwind. I might cut this short and give us a shortcut here, but it's going to bring us on a right downwind for 25s, and I guess according to the ATIS here, 25 right, 25 left. So we choose. Let's do 25 right. Why not? So 25 right. ILS Yankee. So Delta Foxtrot 426. We can fix it from Delta Foxtrot 426 because that's where our arrival will kind of dump us, quote unquote, and we'll go catch the ILS from there. But that's going to be way too long. I might just, especially if there's no ATC online, I might just give myself a shortcut here. But for now, we'll fix it from Delta Foxtrot 426. So we're going to go arrival, ILS Yankee, 25 right, from Delta Foxtrot 426 transition. And before we execute that, we're going to go, and we have traffic around 20 miles in front of us. Traffic in sight, no factor. They're above us. Good. Let's go plan and see how this looks, shall we? So if I go here, step through all my waypoints, make sure there's no crazy discontinuities or anything. Yep, so Delta Foxtrot 416, and we're going to go Delta Foxtrot 426. And we're going to join the ILS Yankee 25 right. That looks good to me. Execute. See how that looks now. And Beautiful. So we're going to be on the downwind, and then we'll connect up to 426. We'll vector ourselves and probably give ourselves a nice little shortcut as well. We're not going to go all the way down unless there's traffic, and obviously we don't want to cut anybody off on the downwind, but or on final rather, while we're on the downwind. And then in terms of our star, so I want to be at flight levels, we'll call it 220 at IMCOM, because we want to be between 2.1 and 2.4. So if you want to be at 22,000 at IMCOM and we're going up to 35,000, the rule of three. So basically in aviation, if you want to drop 1,000 feet, it'll take you more or less 3 miles. So if you want to go from 35,000 to 22, that's 13,000 feet you're losing, correct? Times that by 3, that's 39. And usually you add a few more miles to give yourself a little buffer to slow down if you have some tailwinds and all that good stuff, which we do have some tailwinds right now. So we're going to call it 42 out. So 42 out from the fix called IMCOM. I'm going to start my descent for Frankfurt, and that'll kind of give me a visual representation on my ND here, so I don't forget for whatever reason if I'm a silly pilot and I'm distracted. Right here. And that more or less you can see matches with the top of descent marker calculated by the VNAV. Good. And we're going to step through our waypoints. So at IMCOM you want to be 2.1 and 2.4, which is there. And then at what is this called? LV, you want to be between 220 and 17, which is there. And then MGOD, and then RAM between 13 and 11. Good. And then Delta Foxtrot 401, you want to be at 11, flight level 110. That's checked. And then good to go. Good. So ILS Yankee, I just want to get the final approach course, 246. So the reciprocal of that is, what is it, 066. So I'm going to go here, runway. What I want to do right now is make a extended runway center line here. So 066, boom. And we're going to put a, this is for extra situational awareness, especially when you're on the downwind and you go far from the airport and you kind of want a representation of where the runway center line is. This comes in handy. So if you guys see, if I go here, step, 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 step. All right, you guys see this? So here I'm ensured that I have 10-mile fixed ring, 5-mile fixed ring, and that green dashed line is extended runway center line for extra situational awareness. All right, let's catch up with chat now. David Super Duper said hi. Hello, hello. What does ETE stand for? Preston, it stands for estimated time en route. Estimated time en route. You said it right. My dad was in the army. He was stationed in Germany. Nice, man. We forgot to bring to turn off our gear. Whoops. That just means the hydraulics are still active and you're kind of wearing the hydraulics, so let's turn that off. That was a busy departure. AvGeek, you wanted to see my OBS settings. It's kind of hard to show you because how do I do this? It's going to be like display on display on display, so it's kind of hard. I'm going to have to show you on Discord separately, man. But basically, I'm doing a bit rate of 25,000. You don't need to go that high. You can do like 8,000 and it's just fine. The hardware video encoder is NVENC H.264. That's the encoder I'm using. The encoder preset on the output is slow and good quality in brackets there. Audio bit rate 160. And then the video I'm just doing 2K, so 2560 by 1440. Let's see how Vatastic is looking. So this is the, for all, those of you who are new to Flight Sim, this is the map that kind of shows which controllers are online in different parts of the world for VATSIM. So we departed Gatwick here, 1,000 feet to go. And we're going to, where's Frankfurt? That's Stuttgart. I want some snacks. I'm so hungry. I want some warm and kalte spacing. Okay, Delta Delta, Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot. So yeah, you can see no ATCs online, so we're chilling. We're coming in uncontrolled. It'll be a relatively smooth arrival, hopefully. Guy says, are you, what's with you guys asking that? Oh, you're asking the other guy. Okay, gotcha. The B's note says, can say hi, Jeffrey, please study for exam, please. Yeah, hello, Jeffrey. Please study for your exam. Please do good in school. You might not like it now, but later in life, you'll definitely be happy that you did. Trust me. Take it from me. I'm going to set up for the approach early. India Foxtrot Whiskey Romeo 109.75 is my localizer. 10975 is my localizer frequency. 10975. 246 on the final approach course. 246. ILS minimums are category ABC 551. So I'm going to go to my EFIS here and go 551. set. And let's go over here as well, 551 on the FO side. Alright, good. I'm playing on the Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 B's notes. That's the sim we're on. And let's get our descent forecast. I want it at, give it to 310, give it to me at 200 and 100. 10,000 feet. Good. We're gonna request that, and it's automatically gonna pull in information from SimBrief. And remember, transition level is 6,000 feet. Forecasts, uplink, ready. Load. And we executed that. Execute, good. And QNH was 1012. Execute. So the winds are not too strong. They're coming out of the kind of like the west-southwest. 24 knots at 310, 17 knots at 200, 12 knots at 10,000. Good. And top of drop is coming up in about 60 miles. We're looking pretty all right. And guys, if you haven't smashed the like button on the vertical stream, make sure you double tap your screen if you're watching on your phone, and that'll help the channel out, and it doesn't cost you anything. Give it a like. The Bees Note says, I just subscribed to your channel. All the best. Hey, Bees Notes. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so much. Random Interceptor. No, this is 2020. My 2024 is like almost unplayable on stream because it just lags, because it takes a lot of bandwidth from the internet to load all the photogram, and yeah, I just, so far I found it a pain, even with the mapping interface for all the buttons and everything. It's kind of confusing and just not as intuitive as 2020. So to me, that was kind of like, I don't even know why I bought 2024. I never use it. I was able to get the PMDG downloaded on 2024, but it's just laggy. Yeah, everything seems to be like a pain. The Phoenix 321 and the 320 works pretty good. The Phoenix, like all the Phoenix products. But aside from that, so how did you download the PMDG in 2024? Is it, did you just copy paste the folder like from your 2020 into 2024, or can you do it via the Operations Center? What are your PC specs? I don't know if Nightbot, yeah, Nightbot is in chat, so if you put ! specs, which I just put for you, the specs should come up. I built this PC, like a custom PC last year, so it's pretty new, pretty good. Thanks to some of the supporters of the channel, they donated like $800 towards it, so that really helped as well. I went to the marketplace and I just enabled it surprisingly easy. So within 2024, you went to the marketplace and enabled PMDG. Interesting. What's the most expensive plane you got in 2024? Probably this. Actually, the 777. You know what, guys? We should do some 777 ops. I literally have not installed it in my new PC yet from when I built this PC last January. So it's been like over a year and 7 months that I've had this PC now. And I haven't even installed the 777. What a waste of my money. I gotta definitely fly the 777 a little bit. We got the 777-300. Alright, so let's see. One more check if Vatastic is online.
About 56 NF20, taking off runway 24.
And guys, for those of you watching on the vertical stream, if you guys are into animation, so when I started the channel, I made a series called Flight Geeks, and I have 8 episodes of it. And it's just, I put together the entire animation myself, and it's pretty funny. I like the storyline. Under the playlist called Flight Geeks, the Flight Geeks playlist on the channel. If you're, especially for those of you who have kids and stuff, and yeah, just try to watch that if you like it, and give me some feedback. Tell me how you like it. Flight Geeks, my own animated show. Now, of course, it's not like The Simpsons or Pokemon. It's literally like stick characters and stuff, but I think it's pretty sweet. And whoever's interested in joining the Discord, Nightbot is just posted the link there. What mods are you using for this flight? Well, I have GSX. I have some NVIDIA overlay filters activated for the color and the brightness and stuff. Don't really have any other mods. So we're flying over a solid overcast layer. Alright, let's do a quick arrival brief before we start our descent. So we are gonna descend via the arrival called IMCOM 1 Alpha for runway 25 right down in Germany. constraints are all as already briefed. MSA in the area is 4,300 feet. ATC is not online, so no threats. Weather is pretty good aside from 3,000 feet cumulonimbus buildups. Max 250 below, flight level 100. Transition level is 6,000 feet today, and we're expecting basically a long downwind, right downwind for 25 right. And from there, we're gonna from Delta Foxtrot 426, we're programmed to join the ILS approach runway 25 right, ILS Yankee 25 right. Chart 11-10, dated 4th of July 2025, effective 10th of July 2025. MSA in the area 4,300 feet, localizer frequency 109.75, identifier India Foxtrot Whiskey Romeo. Final approach course 246 set on my side, 109.75 for the localizer, set left, set right. Minimums are going to be 551 on the barrel, and 551 is set my side, set on the FO side. Touchdown zone, or correction, airport elevation 363 feet, touchdown zone elevation 351. If we do have to go miss, climb on course 246 or runway heading, and then to 680 feet, then or above, and then immediate right turn direct to Delta Foxtrot 490, max 185 knots, then to Delta Foxtrot 491, and as shown, as depicted here, to basically bring us on a right downwind back to intercept the ILS again. We're expecting approach lighting system with sequence flashing lights, runway end indicating lights, and PAPIs. And no other threats that I can really think of. Maybe some people on Unicom with like German accents, but aside from that. Oh yeah, and one more thing is we're going to probably cut this short, and instead of joining from Delta Foxtrot 426, I'm probably going to give us a vector depending on how much traffic is on final, which shouldn't be much. I don't think the frequency is that busy. We're probably going to intercept the ILS from Delta Foxtrot 480. Questions? No questions? Okay, thank you. Can you fly the McDonald's MD-11? I got to buy it and I got to learn it. But yeah, once I do that, yes. I kind of want to fly the Mad Dog MD-82 more, to be honest with you. I love that plane. But I need to learn how to fly it. I don't know yet. Connor says hello. Welcome, Connor. Alright, let's start our descent. I believe we can go as low as 210. Yeah, for IMCOM. Super Guppy, welcome, welcome. And quick performance calc for our landing. So we're going to land with 7.7 fuel on board. We have 9.3, so that's 1.6 less than our current gross weight. So 1.6 is going to be 136.3 minus 1.6. It's going to be 134.7 is our estimated landing weight. 134.7. 134,700 pounds. So I'm going to go landing en route. Runway 25 right. Import aircraft details. Yep, 134.7, just like we calculated. We'll go auto brakes 2. We don't need to kill the brakes here. So we have, actually, you know what? I don't want to go all the way to the end. We'll do auto brakes 3. So VRF additive of 5 knots. QNH is, well, this is in inches of mercury, but I believe it's 1012 hectopascals. Gives us an available landing distance. We have an available landing distance of 9,193 pounds, or 93 feet. We need, with auto brakes 3, and actually reversers all operational as well. We'll use max reversers. So we have 9,200 approximately, and we only require 5,700 feet of landing distance. So with a VREF of 148, so I'm gonna go flaps 30, 148, and that VREF includes the 5 knot additive as well. Alright, so that looks good, and auto brakes 1, 2, 3 selected. We're pretty much ready for the approach. How do you get those charts? It's from a Navigraph subscription. If you Google Navigraph, it's if you're into flight sim and you're a regular flight simmer, I highly recommend it, especially if you want to fly on VATSIM. Controllers get pissed when you're not following the correct waypoints and stuff like that. So it's called Navigraph. It costs literally like $10 a month, maybe even less. I think it's actually like $8 a month or something like that. Alright, MCOM 1 Alpha. Frankfurt traffic. Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo descending out of flight level 275 via the MCOM 1 Alpha Romeo. We're currently 10 miles to the west of IMCOM inbound for the ILS Yankee 25 right approach, Frankfurt traffic. Yeah, Connor, highly recommend that if you're a regular flight simmer. Recall is checked. It's 41-minute airtime so far and 56-minute block time, nice and quick. And after IMCOM, we can continue our descent down to 170. So I'll let VNAV handle this. I'm just going to do, best pilot is the laziest pilot. So 110. I'm going to go all the way down. 110 and let the VNAV do its thing. And we're going to just cross-check it, make sure it's following all the correct altitudes. We don't really have any speed restrictions. So this star is actually, the standard terminal arrival route is actually pretty simple compared to the one I've seen, for example, Miami. There's like 1,000 different restrictions you gotta hit. Bang, 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 bang. And real quick for our airport charts, I'm going to pin 20-9, which already is, correction, arrival airport chart. So we're looking for the 10-9. So we're expecting runway 25 right down in Frankfurt. From there, we're gonna probably get off at either Papa 16 or Papa 20. Left turn out on taxiway Papa, right on Papa 1, and we'll taxi via, let's see, Papa 1, November 17. We'll get on November, and we'll go all the way to terminal. Your game looks great. Yeah, NVIDIA overlay, yeah. But I only have the filter set for brightness and what was the other one? Let me check. I have a brightness filter and color. Brightness and color. If you guys have any other questions about Flight Sim, join my Discord server, and the link is right there in chat by Nightbot. Anyone can join, and we can help you out if you're new to Flight Sim or have any questions. Very nice people in my Discord server who are always willing to help. looking good. And we're doing all right for fuel. Pretty balanced. 4,540 on the left side, 4,560. So only a 20-pound imbalance. Looking good. All right, since we're going into arrival mode, I'm going to bring you guys into arrival mode now. There we go. Frankfurt traffic, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo descending at a flight level 170, currently about 10-15 miles to the northwest of the Ramob waypoint on the MCOM 1 Alpha arrival, and we'll be joining the ILS Yankee 25 right approach from a right downwind. Frankfurt traffic. Cool. Whoops. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Jontes says, Opa. Are you Greek? Welcome, welcome, Jontes. Opa indeed. So you want to be at Delta Foxtrot 430 for 5,000 feet. So we'll slowly start our descent to 5,000 after we pass Delta Foxtrot 401. And just to real quickly, my missed approach altitude, 5,000. Final approach speed is going to be 148 with the VREF additive. And for some reason I can never do it at the runway. Doesn't let me, but so you want to be at 185 or below for 490, and then 210 or lower for 491. Good. Max 230 or lower for 492. Good. And at MEFTO 250 or below. Okay. Sync our heading bug with our direction, since it doesn't have auto sync in the 737. And I can start to descend now to, what's my MSA in the area? 4,300. So we can comfortably go down to 5,000 now. Alright, 10,000 feet, we're gonna go landing lights, engine start switch is continuous, and seatbelt signs. And pressurization is depressurizing, cabin altitude 3,000 feet and descending. Beautiful little Sunday morning flight from Gatwick to Frankfurt. I appreciate whoever joined today and smashed that like button. Thank you guys. Looks like no one's on frequency, so we're chilling now. We are chilling. We got Frankfurt all to ourselves. Uh-oh. We got a whole bunch of ATC online. Hold on. Oh, I do need to contact. We got ATC online, guys. But I don't see Echo Delta Delta Foxtrot. Information Alpha. Well, I haven't gotten a message from them to contact them. I'll tune them in just to ask them, because I don't want to get in trouble. So, 13565.
Viewing 7 for Lima Dive, tail climb flight level 240.
720,
Standard, good evening. Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo. I just want to check if we should be with you for the arrival to Frankfurt.
Negative, sir.
Thank you. Alright. Never hurts to check. We got tower online though. Yay, we got some air traffic control. 18.78. 118.7. Yeah, the airspace in Germany is complicated. Alright, let's slow it down. Uh, 118.78. I'm gonna tune him in now. Avgeek says back, welcome back.
Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot, request pushing start.
Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot, we have a taxi out position, startup approved.
Alright, we'll go all the way, I think.
Start approved and say the other one again, please. Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot, we have a taxi out position, startup approved, report ready for taxi.
And taxi out position, Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot.
This is Papa Tango, wind variable to not, runway 25 center clear to land. And Lufthansa 852 is passing through 1,200 for 7,000. Lufthansa 852 identified, monitor advisory, goodbye.
I'm so happy we actually have some ATC for our arrival down to Frankfurt. We had Frankfurt Tower.
Lufthansa Mike, requesting taxi.
Blocked, I received Lufthansa 9 Mike, taxi to holding point runway 18, via November 8 in November.
Scott says flight after this. Scott, I gotta go out.
Lufthansa 9 Mike.
I gotta go out, man. Welcome, Scott. Happy Sunday to you, though.
Lufthansa 914, Frankfurt Tower, hello, radio 5.
Good. Lufthansa 914, Frankfurt Tower, information Alpha, request clearance, London Heathrow.
Lufthansa 914, information Bravo nach Kieran, cleared landed Heathrow, Opo Katrin Mike departure. flight plan route, climb by a 6 to flight level 70, squawk 1254.
Info Bravo no current, Boca 3 Mike departure, climb by 70 and squawk 1254.
Lufthansa 914 is correct. Switch to Papa Tango, taxi straight ahead, November 8, thereafter hold
I don't see any traffic. I could probably vector myself.
Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot, taxi.
Alright, transition level. Let's go standard. And it's going to go 1012, 1012, and 1012.
Runway 18 via Lima, Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot.
So information Bravo.
A380, turning to your left side, taxi to gate Victor 162 via November. Victor 162 via November after T380 is
Yeah, QNH 1012. Good.
Lufthansa 232, expand Victor 176. With information Alpha on board, requesting clearance.
Lufthansa 232, Frankfurt Tower, schönen guten Nachmittag. Info Bravo now current, clear to Olbia, Aneki to Lima departure. Flight plan route, climb by 6 to 4000 feet, squawk 1000.
Lufthansa 232, cleared.
Alright, give me flap 1.
To destination via Aneki to Lima departure, light level 4000, squawk 1000.
Lufthansa 232, confirm initial climb 4000 feet.
Initial climb 4000 feet.
Lufthansa 232, read back correct, started approved.
And we can sequence ourselves.
Lufthansa 914.
We don't need to go all the way. We'll do it from
914, when clear of the traffic behind of your
480.
Startup and pushback approved, area 4.
246 final approach course. So if I go here,
Push area 4, Lufthansa 914.
Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot, wind variable 2 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 18, Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot.
so let's go heading.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Tango, request taxi.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Tango.
This heading will put me on a nice downwind. Heading select.
November 7, Lima 3, advise able and intersection.
Taxi to holding point, runway 25 center via November 7, Lima and Lima 3.
And 246.
Lima 6.
Lufthansa 1 Lima Tango, roger. In this case, November 7, Lima 6, holding point 25 center.
There we go. Sequenced ourselves.
November 7, Lima 6.
Cleaned up the box.
25 center, Lufthansa 1 Lima.
Oh yeah, let me get the replay mode. Replay. Alright, you guys ready to turn downwind? Let's do it. Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo, turn right turn heading 150. Right turn 150, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo.
Lufthansa 232, ready for taxi.
Lufthansa 232, taxi to holding point, runway 18 via Lima.
Taxi holding point.
There's
runway
downtown
18 via
Frankfurt.
Lima.
I see it. Somewhere right there.
Frankfurt Tower, hello. Lufthansa Cargo 8246, stand Foxtrot 213, information Bravo, request clearance to Stockholm.
First, Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot identified, monitor advisory, cheers.
Advisory, Lufthansa 3 Delta Foxtrot by.
Lufthansa Cargo 8246, info Bravo correct, clear to Stockholm, Maroon 7 Foxtrot departure. Flight plan route, climb by 5,000 feet, squawk 6657.
Setup is approved, cleared Stockholm, Maroon 7 Foxtrot departure, flight plan route, climb via hit 5,000 feet, squawk 6657, Lufthansa Cargo 8246.
Lufthansa Cargo 8246, read back correct.
Alright, heading select, logs.
Lufthansa 232, wind variable 2 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Lufthansa 232, confirm this was for me.
Lufthansa 232, affirm, wind variable 2 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Lufthansa 232, cleared for takeoff.
Lufthansa 9 Mike, behind departing A320 on your 11 o'clock position, 9 up runway
Alright,
18 behind.
let's do the arrival.
After the departing A320,
Log hours are captured.
Lufthansa 9 Mike.
Frankfurt Tower, good evening. Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo and the ILS Yankee 25 right, 18 miles out with information Bravo.
Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo, Frankfurt Tower, good afternoon. Information Bravo current, QNH 1012.
QNH 1012, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo. Alright, local, our glide slope's alive, so I'm going to go approach.
Frankfurt Tower 36.
Let's do this, guys.
Atlanta 936, taxi to holding point runway 25 center via November 5, Lima, Lima 3.
We have beautiful visibility. Let's hand fly this. As soon as we get the glide slope. Actually, let's hand fly when we get the clearance. Alright, flaps 5.
Lufthansa 232 identified, monitor advisor, reaches. Lufthansa 232 identified, monitor advisor, reaches.
22.8, bye bye.
Alright, speed slowly coming back. Let's get this bird on the ground. I love the scenery in Europe. Yep. Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo, runway 25 right, clear to land. Alright.
Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 914, request taxi.
Lufthansa 914, taxi to holding point runway 25 center via November 7, Lima, Lima 3.
Runway 25 center via November 7, Lima, Lima 3, Lufthansa 914.
Flaps 15.
Guten Abend, Lufthansa 142 with information Bravo request Alpha Tallinn.
First Lufthansa 1 Lima Tango
I'm going to go a little bit speed brakes to help me slow it down.
25 center clear for takeoff.
Lima 6, runway 25 center clear for takeoff, Lufthansa 1 Lima Tango.
Lufthansa 1
retracted.
Information Bravo, clear to Tallinn. Tobac 8 Mike.
Flaps 30.
Flight plan route, climb by a switch to flight level 70.
148 set. And we're clear to land. Boom, boom, boom.
Clear Tallinn, it's a wide.
Alright, let's go replay.
Initially 0. Could you repeat the squawk for the Lufthansa 142?
Lufthansa 142, squawk 2531.
And squawk 2531 for Lufthansa 142.
Lufthansa 142, respect correct. Lufthansa
Check.
9 Mike identified.
My throttles. Autopilot off.
Uniform Lufthansa 9 Mike, Dankeschön, Amtschau.
Alright, let's do this.
Lufthansa 935, Frankfurt Tower, schönen guten Abend. Clear to Nanjing, Cindy 8 Sierra departure. Flight plan route, climb by 64,000 feet, squawk 3120.
3120. I'm glad at least we had some sort of ATC coming down to Frankfurt. Thank you for the Frankfurt Tower.
Lufthansa 935, respect correct.
Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 914, request intersection Lima 6.
Lufthansa 914, roger, taxi via November 7 Lima, Lima 16, holding point runway 25 center.
November 7 Lima, Lima 6, Lufthansa 914.
Alright, the plane is trimmed out pretty beautifully. Look, no hands. Look, no hands. Ground speed's 150, so I'm looking for around 750 rate of descent. There we go.
Lufthansa Cargo 8246 and Foxtrot 213 request pushback.
Lufthansa Cargo 8246, pushback approved.
Pushback approved. Lufthansa Cargo 8.
Spoilers armed. Gear down 3 greens, no red, flaps 30 indicated, auto brakes 3, spoilers armed with a green light, and we're clear to land.
Lima Tango identified, monitor advisory, good fluctuates.
Advisory, Lufthansa 1 Lima Tango, ciao.
1,000 checked, stabilized, missed approach altitude 5,000 set.
Atlanta 936, line up runway 25 center.
Lufthansa 142 request pushing start after 240.
Lufthansa 142, setup and pushback approved, area 6.
Area 6, Lufthansa 142.
Check. Alright, I'm going with the Pappies.
Approaching minimums. 200 minimums.
Landing.
Air China 936, wind variable 2 knots, runway 25 center, clear for takeoff.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Alright, spoilers. Reverse is normal. Decel. We'll roll it out to the end. Beautiful. Welcome down to Frankfurt. We'll take the high speed here. Scott says butter. Avgeek says butter. Was it a butter? I think it was a butter. To me, it seemed like the touchdown zone was kind of short. I guess it's only like 8,000 something foot runway, but my school has like 3.
Bravo Romeo, taxi via Papa November 11, hold short of November.
Papa November 11, hold short November, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo. Alright, let's clean it up real quick. Yeah, my school has like 3,500 foot runways, and the intersecting runway 26 and the 08 is like 2,500. So these runways look huge to me now. Although we're not flying at 172, but I get that. But yeah, you guys see how like German ATC is like boop 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 boop, doesn't give you time.
Lufthansa 935, startup and pushback approved, facing
You really got to be on your ball, on the ball. Papa November 11. So where's November 11 over there? So Papa all the way to the end there. Okay. I'm gonna slow it down real quick. So we're gonna clean this up. Poppy looked to be inaccurate, the poppies? It looked okay to me. I think the glide slope was a little bit inaccurate, to be honest. At the end there.
From the cargo 8246, crest taxi able intersection Lima 6.
From the cargo 8246, taxi by November 11, Lima 6, holding point runway 25 center.
And flight time is around an hour and 8 minutes, we'll call it, on flight time.
Cargo 8246.
Welcome down to Frankfurt. Oh yeah, that was a butter, guys. That was a butter. 161, 1.03 Gs. We'll take that any day of the week, chat. Any day of the week. So we're going to go all the way to the end there. And this is just a default Frankfurt. I couldn't find any Frankfurt sceneries on flightsim.co. Ironically, I do have a little crane there. I guess that's part of the default. Alright. I was pretty happy with that approach and landing. We'll do a little Southwest style taxi here.
Lufthansa 914 identified, monitor advisory.
I'm gonna head out, man. See ya. Appreciate you, Avgeek. If you have any questions about OBS, reach out. Is your stream today? You were saying you have your first stream coming up or something? Good luck, man. All the best with you. So we're gonna exit at Papa. You show 'em you're a phoenix, whoa.
Lufthansa Cargo 8246, give way to the A320 turning out of November 7 onto Lima.
Give way to the Lufthansa A320 from Lima 7, correction, Lufthansa 8246.
Yeah, I was quite happy with that landing. But in the real world, I find the control forces are so much different. Like, you gotta put some freaking muscle into it, even though it's just a 172. I was going in there like this, hee, and like my first few 72 landings were like 3-pointer flat landings. My instructor's like, more nose up attitude, more nose up attitude. I'm like, sorry, I'm used to this little buttery freaking, look at this, you can like flare with like one finger. Good luck doing that in the 172. You'll slam into the ground. So that muscle memory is really I really gotta develop it. But yesterday I had a nice little butter. Holy, we're going through like a jungle here. It looks like one of those like Caribbean resorts, no? With the white building. The Riu resort down in Punta Cana. Alright, clear left. Scott, see ya. Have a good Sunday to you as well. Thanks for joining, Scott. Enjoy the Sunday with the fam.
Lufthansa Cargo 8246, are you able for immediate rolling departure?
Krish, welcome. Mehdi, thank you for saying thumbs up. Pix Air, hello to you as well. Which yoke am I using, Saad? I'm using the Boeing TCA yoke from Thrustmaster. Abdul, hello to you as well. Oliver, hello. Reverse Master, hello. Sorry, I missed all your messages.
Echo Whiskey, Frankfurt Tower, schönen guten Nachmittag. Wind variable to knots, remit for right, clear to land. Situate to the third.
Tower Lolo 4, Lima Echo, in connection gate Alpha 13, info Bravo, request push and start.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo, start up and push back approved.
Push and start approved, Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo.
1310.
Alright, we're gonna hold short in November.
Reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final, and wind variable to knots, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Reducing speed and clear to land for runway 25 left, Lufthansa 310.
Oh, Lufthansa 455 with you.
Ooh, look at that.
Good afternoon, maintain 170.
Nice.
Great answer, 5 miles final.
What a takeoff.
Maintain 170, return to 5 at Lufthansa 455.
Lufthansa cargo 824, identified, monitor advisory, goodbye.
Driving 12, that's my cargo 246.
The next for Bravo.
My favorite flight of all time?
Left on Lima.
I love flying into Vancouver, man. Vancouver is just such a beautiful approach. So basically anywhere to Vancouver, I love that.
The next for Bravo Romeo, continue November 11 and Lima, hold short of November 3.
Okay, November 11 Lima, hold short November 3, Chanex 4 Bravo Romeo.
Lufthansa 142, line up runway 25 center.
Departure Lufthansa 142.
Lufthansa 935, continue taxi via November, holding point runway running.
Position Victor, WhatsApp information Bravo, what is getting airport level to Heraklion, any favor runway 18 for departure.
People are berating this guy. He's so busy.
Love, Condor 6 Yankee X-ray, Frankfurt, good afternoon, information Bravo, clear to Iraq.
Another one, B's notes, flying to Los Angeles as well. LA, Vegas, and Vancouver. Can you tell I like the West Coast? I love the West Coast.
For Condor 6 Yankee X-ray is requested.
Lufthansa 310 going around.
Lufthansa 1310, roger, going around. Condor 6 Yankee X-ray, read back correct, confirm, ready for startup.
Yeah, requested startup.
Condor 6 Yankee X-ray, startup approved.
Okay, clear right, clear left.
Lufthansa 142, wind variable 2 knots, runway...
Saeed, welcome Saeed. Hello to you as well. Guys, if you haven't already on the vertical stream, double tap your screen. If you just double tap the screen, you'll click the like button and really support the stream. I'd really appreciate it.
Number 2 for landing. And maintain 170 knots or less until 5 minutes final.
Alpha Tower, Kude Condor 2017 is turning to the island.
Condor 2017, Tower, Nachmittag. Lufthansa 357, advise interested visual approach 100 to center.
Ah, yes, 105.
Oh, let's see that takeoff.
Lufthansa 357, roger, out of 2,500 feet, recleared visual approach, runway 25 center. In case of missed approach, climb on runway track to 5,000 feet. Lufthansa 1310, reason for go around.
See ya.
We were too high on speed and unstable for Lufthansa 310.
Lufthansa 1310, roger, advise Unicom wanted to assimilate until established ILS.
Unicom until established.
We're going to hold short November 3 over here.
Lufthansa 2 Echo Whiskey, reason for go around.
Cavitation to
Lufthansa 2 Echo Whiskey, roger, and Unicom wanted to assimilate until established ILS. Lufthansa 142 identified, monitor advisory, choose.
Advisory, wanted to do choose.
Lufthansa 455, wind 210 degrees forward.
Yeah, you guys see German ATCs like bang bang bang, they don't mess around.
Condor 2017, advise interested visual approach, runway 25 center.
Saeed, this is called Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, my friend. Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020.
Out of 2,500 feet, recleared visual approach, runway 25 center. In case of missed approach, climb on runway track to 5,000 feet and reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Reducing 170 until 5 miles final and recleared visual approach. When passing 2,500 feet, get visual approach.
This actually looks pretty decent for default scenery, actually. Doesn't look bad.
So Lufthansa 455 going around runway 25 left due to unstable approach.
Lufthansa 455, roger, going around. Genex for Bravo Romeo, taxi to stand Victor 119er via Lima, November 1 and November.
Victor 119er via Lima, November 11. for Chinex 4 Bravo Romeo.
Chinex 4 Bravo Romeo, negative. Lima, November 1 and November, Victor 119er.
Lima, November 1, November, Victor 119er, Chinex 4 Bravo Romeo.
Lufthansa 455, monitor advisory until established ILS.
Monitor advisory until established Lufthansa 455.
Lufthansa 357, wind 210 degrees 4 knots, runway 25 center, clear to land.
November 1, November. Where the hell is November 1?
So 4 Lima Echo, ready for taxi.
Lima, November 1.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo, taxi to holding point runway 18 via November 5 and November.
18 via November 5, November, Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo.
You guys see November 1 here? I don't see November 1. I might just disconnect. Taxi.
Condor 2017, reduce final approach speed immediately.
We are trying to reduce Condor 2017.
Okay, I see it. It's in the other chart. So it's over here somewhere. This is the longest taxi of life. And don't forget, we're gonna do the
57 taxi via November 8, hold short of November.
we're gonna do the replay after this.
November 8, hold short, November 57.
Someone's coming in to land.
210 degrees 4 knots, runway 25 center, clear to land.
Get to land 25 center, Condor 017.
Lufthansa 935, wind 210 degrees 4 knots, runway 18, clear for takeoff.
Whoa, that's a big sink. But they saved it. Whoa, a little bit of a hard landing. Oh my goodness. That seemed a little hard. Next time, a request for an approach and landing into Kochi, India. Adverse weather operating is 737. Where's Kochi, India? I haven't even heard of that.
Condor 6 X-ray requesting taxi.
Condor 6 Yankee X-ray taxi to holding point runway 18 via Lima.
Taxi to holding point runway 18 via Lima, Condor 6 Yankee X-ray.
Okay, Lima.
Yeah, 2 Echo ready for push and start.
Left on November 1.
ATR 2 Echo, you don't have any clearance, ready to copy your clearance?
Yes, we are. ATR 2 Echo.
Roger, first Lufthansa 357, continue straight ahead, November 8, gate Alpha 16. November 8, Alpha 16. Condor 2017, turn right on Lima, November 3, gate Charlie 4.
Right Lima, November 3, gate Charlie 4, Condor 017, Charlie.
Alright, Lima 1 should be coming up.
Charlie, clear to do Abu Dhabi.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. It seems like everybody is saying that that commercial probably plays a lot, eh? In Europe. I've even heard that on like YouTube commercials. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Okay, Lima, November 1, Victor to November, and
4000, box 0132 at
ATR 2 Echo, confirm Zulu 7 Sierra departure.
Zulu 7 Sierra departure for
ATR 2 Echo, read back correct.
alright, November 1's the left turn right there, that's cool.
Condor 6 Yankee X-ray line up on
Let's be professional pilots and actually go with where they said to go.
Lufthansa. Condor 6 Yankee X-ray line up runway 18.
England on 18, Condor 6 Yankee X-ray.
Lufthansa 130, Frankfurt Tower, schönen guten Nachmittag. Wind 210 degrees 4 knots, runway 25 right, clear to land, QNH 1012.
Brian K, hello, welcome.
25 right, clear to land, QNH 1012, danke.
Lufthansa 935 identified, monitor advisory, tschüss.
Alright, clear right, clear left. I'm gonna go taxi lights off now. We're heading into the apron. Or the ramp, if they call it that in Europe. Lima, November 1. Amina, welcome to you as well. We have 51 people watching
passing left to right,
on the vertical stream.
Approved, facing west.
After passing aircraft, start facing west, was it? Right there,
Affirmative. Condor 6 Yankee X-ray, wind 210 degrees for knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff. Condor 6 Yankee X-ray, wind 210 degrees for knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for 18, Condor 6 Yankee X-ray.
Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo, behind departing A320 on your 11 o'clock position, line up runway 18 behind.
We're departing Condor, line up 18 behind, Lufthansa 4 Lima Echo.
Alright, now where's Victor 119 is the question. So I don't even have numbers here anymore, to be honest. I might just disconnect at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna disconnect off VATSIM and just take any parking. But we got close enough. Just curious. Yeah, I have no idea where Victor 1119 is. 119er. Because we don't have labels. Alright, we're going to disconnect from VATSIM and then we're going to do the replay. But just so I show you guys, this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, okay, so it was right off of November 1. So when we turned from November 1, it was just the first left. So we went past it, but that's fine. We're just going to park right here, and we're going to do the replay. It would have helped if I had ground markings, but it's a default Microsoft scenery, so... I'll just park right here. And we're going to straighten it out. There we go, chat. There we go. Alright, parking brake set. APU bleed going on. And we can go ahead and go APU on the bus. Engine number 2. Engine number 1, transponder, standby. And hour 8 minutes on the flight time, hour and 43 minutes on the block time, just because it was the longest taxi of life. But we made it with a nice little butter. Brute says, I always use GSX to pre-apply the parking spot and it also guides you in. Yeah, I need to update my GSX. It's just so outdated, Brute. Weren't you sleeping? He says, hey mate, I'm back. I can't sleep. Oh, well, hello. Hello, what is the next flight out? No flight. I'm gotta get out to lunch after this. I saw please do London to Miami in an A380. Everyone wants A380. Holy moly. Alright, welcome to Frankfurt. Let's see how GSX does. We're gonna go, let's see, under 5% on the N1. So we're gonna go seatbelt signs off, anti-collision lights off, and deboarding.
Boarding requested.
And we can go to the overhead panel. I don't need the yaw damper. I'll leave the aft fuel pump on for the APU to function. And pretty much all the other stuff can go bye-bye. So electrical hydraulic pumps off. Open aft cargo door. Ground operations. Open, open, open. Yeah, see, you guys see this little ugly pink spots? That's because I haven't updated my GSX, so I got to do all that. Alright guys, let me hit the lab real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Alright, let's get all this GSX shenanigans done with. We're just gonna get the replay going. Watch this butter landing into let me close the doors. Frankfurt, and then we'll get out of here. I'll let you guys go on about your Sundays. Panel states, where's panel states? Over here. Menu, FS actions, correction. PMDG setup, state panel load. We're gonna configure the aircraft for the replay, so we'll put it on as if we're on final, about to land, and we'll go doop. All right, and we'll light it up for some more realism. Gotta have the realistic replay here. Hee hee. And there we go. So we're off VATSIM, so we're not gonna get in trouble. Okay, let's first watch from the wing view. I love this scenery. Look at that. That looks gorgeous. What is that? Is that a metro station or something? Train station? The weather's kind of building in now. Brood, it does take forever to update GSX. That's why I always procrastinate on doing it. It takes me like 10-15 minutes to update my GSX for real, man. You're not kidding there. Oh yeah, we'll take that. That was a good landing. It's starting to rain now too. Nice landing, sad I missed it. Hey, you can always just scroll back. You can scroll back in the video and watch it. And plus, I always leave the video on demand on my channel, so I don't delete the streams after. So they're always there on the channel for you guys to. I have plenty of live streams for whoever wants to go back and check out the previous ones. This was like our 265th or something live stream. Butter. And guys, since there's 58 of you watching on the vertical stream, let me show you something real quick. So, for the ones watching on the vertical stream and the horizontal, so if you go to the channel playlist, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, I only have like few streams there with the 2024, but I do have, where was it, 2020, we have a lot of live streams and different, not only live streams, but videos as well. But if you guys are interested in tutorials to learn about the sim, go to the tutorials playlist over there. And I got all these, especially if you're interested in joining VATSIM and stuff, that'll be helpful for you. And then I have a couple of X-Plane 12 as well. The Hot Start Challenger, the Bombardier Challenger that we flew on stream, that was fun, including one with the 757 as well in X-Plane. And then this one is kind of, in my opinion, the highlight of my channel. I'm super proud of all these trip report videos I've done. So for example, the latest one was Zurich. This was a real world flight I took. If you guys are interested in this, real world flight from, for example, Zurich to Toronto. I did Vienna to Geneva. I did Toronto to Vienna in the A330. So a lot of work went into these, and they're pretty popular. We got Venice to Toronto. So do watch these if you guys enjoy it, and smash that like button. This one's got 105 likes. Thank you to everyone who clicked likes. We did, this one was pretty cool. Venice, or correction, Toronto to Rome. So watch all that if you guys are interested. And then one more thing, for those of you who are maybe a little bit younger group, or you got kids and stuff like that, this one's pretty neat. Playlist. Let's see. This one, Flight Geeks. So in my opinion, this is super underrated, because I posted this when I was like just started the channel, and so nobody knows about this really. But I have my very own like animated, I don't know, what do you call it, animation series, cartoon or whatever. I put all this together, every scene myself, and the story's pretty sweet. And I got 8 episodes out, so do watch those. Click that like button if you do like this kind of stuff. And yeah, that's it for my plugging. Let's go back to the thing. Sometimes it tells me to also download like some Microsoft scripts. I think my first was like a week ago. I forgot what plane. Oh, okay. So let's do the replay from the outside. Let's see how it looked from the outside. Yeah, those are Navigraph. It's called Navigraph charts. It's a flight sim thing. It's a subscription site. Oh yeah, that was smooth, guys. We'll take that right on center line in the touchdown zone. We'll call that a win. Beautiful. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of the replay, and I'm out of here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday as well. See ya till the next one. Subscribe to the channel. That was a good landing, Saeed. Your milkman, I use this. It's called Flight Recorder. It's free from flightsim.to. Flight Recorder. Alright guys, enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'm going to roll the replay and get out of here. Take care. See ya.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in, but it's time now. You ignite and turn to embers. Like a